anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense all over, and they stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would love to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's a run to the left. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the run, it's Martin. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finds room at the 30. Unimpressive. Look at that. He's still going. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Tough position here, second and long from the 14. Play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's got room to run. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Set up at the 24. Using his legs. It's Pringle. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Took contact on the throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback.
He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try to run it with the option. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
So close to a scoop and score. You got a feel for him after that, but at least he's put his offense inside the 5-yard line with a chance for a touchdown.
Looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2.
Here we go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Hands off to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. gun now on third down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Martin. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to run it. It's Martin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The defense will will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
But this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is what makes this tight end so difficult to match up with. Whether you play zone and you create openings and the quarterback's able to throw it into the bigger tight end, or here, because of his athletic ability, he gets open to the corner and a nice throw by the quarterback.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's running out of time here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is no good. And with the miss, we remain tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Sommer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Going with the old counter run here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Toss play to the outside. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Bulldogs! To put them on top now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete to the running back on his 4th down play. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
So the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw again. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Now one straight down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat ball. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down for the offense.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. They'll take a deep shot here. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offensive fireworks continue. It's almost like this is a video game out there today, Kirk.
Man, I could have sworn it was the new EA college football being played out there.
Strong resemblance, yeah.
You know, this is one of those games that it's turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped from throwing the football downfield and the points are piling up on the board. The final score might even look like a basketball game the way it's being played right now.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. keeps it on a design run. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. Looking deep down the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slings right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
On the run, it's Pringle. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
They trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Back on the field. everything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set now, 5 wide. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Breaks into open space. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second and long, but you'd expect another one here to try to bleed the clock. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. But he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Let's fly out of the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Makes the catch in space. Ah, here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game.